First, I'd like to start us out with a guided meditation. It's called The Earth is My Witness. It's a formal body scan, and then it shifts into a noting practice, which I'll describe during the meditation. So it's kind of a combination thing. The title of it is ascribed to the Buddha on the night of his enlightenment. There's sort of a devil figure named Mara who tried to keep the Buddha from becoming the ultimate liberation, becoming ultimately awake by casting all kinds of armies at him and beautiful maidens to try to pull him out of his meditation, out of his state of meditation. And nothing worked on the Buddha. So Mara finally said, what right do you, Siddhartha Gautama, have to become the liberated one? And the Buddha purportedly put his hand on the ground and said, the earth is my witness. And I really like that. It's in one of the suttas. If you ever have any doubts or are lacking in self-confidence or your place in the world, you could physically put your hand on the ground. Just by virtue of the fact that you're here and aware, you have a right to be here, right? Just that you have a right to awaken up. So I really like that. The earth is my witness. So why don't we get into a posture that we can maintain? This will go about 15 minutes, I think. And then you can ask some questions or do whatever you'd like. Sit in a way that is comfortable and stable, with a sense of ease and dignity. Be still and alert, mindful as you take your seat on the earth. After you've taken your seat and feel stable, take several deep breaths to release any obvious tension you're carrying so that you can even be more fully present. Like Buddha on the night of his enlightenment, consciously acknowledge your place on the earth. Let the earth become witness to your right to be here as a human being. Feel yourself grounded and stable in your posture. Feel the support of the earth as you sit upon it. And at the same time, feel yourself as part of the earth. Solid like a mountain, and rooted as if your roots go down into the earth all the way to the center of the earth. Now, in the first part of this practice, release your burdens as you sit firmly seated on the earth, solid like a mountain. Begin to release the burdens and difficulties that you carry and let them return to the earth. Bring your attention first to your head. become aware of the great river of thoughts, plans, and memories, the expectations and fears. Let all these drain down through your body and back into the earth. Feel any tension in your face, the unwept tears behind your eyes, the tension of fear and anger in your jaw. And let this too drain down through your body, back into the earth. Now roll your head in a circle and feel all the cares carried in your neck begin to flow down through your body and back into the earth. Now release whatever weight you carry in your shoulders, the backpack of tensions, the heaviness, the tightness. Let them flow down through your body and back into the earth. Now relax your arms and feel how they've carried your struggles, your needs, your conflicts, your difficulties. Release all of their tension down through your elbows, your wrists, your hands, your fingers. And as you touch the earth, let the tensions you have held drain out of your body and back into the earth. Now bring your attention to the front and back of your chest and your great heart within. Feel the burdens, aches, betrayals, and longings you carry there, and one by one, release these into the earth. Take your time. Let your heart soften and your chest open, and feel your breath come freely to fill the open space. Move down now to your stomach and sense all that you hold there. All of the tightness around your anxiety and worry. And let it all release and drain through your body into the earth. Now bring your attention down through your spine to your pelvis. How your pelvis supports your torso, just as the earth holds you. Notice how your spine and pelvis also carry tensions, burdens, fears, traumas, and conflicts. Let them all go and gradually drain through you and into the earth. Now bring your attention to your thighs and legs and feet that have carried and moved you and absorbs so many of your tensions and burdens and difficulties. Slowly let these tensions and burdens and difficulties too drain into the earth. When you have released whatever tension you can from the whole of your body, sweep your attention from top to bottom. Feel the new clarity and steadiness and strength. Your body becomes unified, solid like a mountain. Let it rest on the earth as if a part of the earth. Become aware of the deep calm and restfulness that grows in your body as it clears. Let your mind quiet and your heart open into silence and stillness. With the earth as your witness, you can now sit as centered as Buddha, halfway between heaven and earth in human form. In the next part of this meditation, you sit like a Buddha, becoming a compassionate witness to all things. Start by resting in the space of mindful awareness. With this steady witnessing, become aware of the changing sensations in your body. Relax with them. Notice the waves of your feelings and thoughts. And the coming and going of sounds in your environment. Let all these experiences rise and fall like waves of the ocean, while you rest in awareness itself. To steady this witnessing, notice the natural wave of the breath underneath all other waves. Notice how your breath breathes itself. Feel its natural rhythm, its coolness in your nostrils, its tingling in the back of your throat, the rise and fall of your chest and belly. And as you feel your breath come and go, let all the other waves of experience, the sensations, feelings, and thoughts rise and fall like waves of the ocean around the breath. Become the witness of the breath and all that rises and passes away around the breath. If a strong experience carries your awareness away from the breath, let go of the breath and witness this new wave with the same spacious attention that you've given to your breath. As if to bow to it, name it gently. Sadness or excitement, longing, planning, remembering, fear, tingling or coolness in the body, or sounds in your environment. Whatever arises, receive it with mindful and kind attention. Name it gently and feel the wave move through your body, and then watch it pass away. And when it passes away, return to your breath and rest again in the open space of awareness. Let the body be solid like a mountain, and the mind open like the sky. Rest on the earth like a Buddha. And become acquainted with your capacity to witness all that arises, to remain centered and stable and steady in the midst of it all. So I'll ring the bell in about 3 or 4 minutes. If you want to stick with one of these practices, the next 3 minutes. was that? It's a really nice practice. There's really three practices going on, the three ways of meditating going on there. One is the body scan. I'm sure many of you are familiar with that. I've done it before. It's one I use quite frequently, really, when I'm sort of really busy in the head. That one will settle me down after a while, more than just the simple breath meditation. That takes longer. But if I'm just sort of, anxious or it's been a long day, a lot of times the body scan is the one I'll use to settle. And then there's that basic breath meditation, which is very traditional to use. You could use that exclusively, and that would be more of a concentration practice, developing that one-pointedness, the ability to stay on one object for a period of time. And then the noting practice, that one where if you're drawn out to, say, sounds or thought patterns or emotions, you can leave the breath and go out to the object. Put your awareness on that until it changes or passes, and then if another object were to appear, that you could go to that object. And if nothing is really predominant in your experience, you could go back to the breath and just use the breath until something comes in. That was one of the root practices I learned many years ago, is the noting practice, where you'd actually label your experience. I found that really helpful. I learned that in my young 20s, maybe. As a very mixed up young man. Many young men, I'm sure, in their young 20s are sorting things out, so it really helped me, what are these emotions? What are these thoughts? What am I anxious about? So anyway, I put those out there for you. Questions or comments or anything from anybody? We have some time here.
Was that Jack Corfield?
Yeah, this is one of his books.
Path to the Heart.
Yeah, that's one of the most famous books, The Path to the Heart. This one I use for teaching the guided meditations, A Lamp in the Darkness. It's got a lot of guided meditations in it. It even has an old-fashioned CD in it. So you still have a CD player, and you want. I don't know if they're online or not. I don't know if you can get them in downloadable form.